There have been rumors in the Lagos political arena over who will succeed Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu as Lagos State Governor in 2027. Although it is a bit too early, but names are popping up each time to pick is uh, the topic is discussed. It is a known fact that for anyone to succeed Sanwo-Olu in Lagos, oh my God, he or she must do what? Yes, he or she has to be one of the insiders who is part of the system. When the former governor Babatunde Fashola was picked as governor, he was with Tinubu as his chief of staff. The same thing with Ambode, who was Fashola's state accountant general before he was picked as a candidate and later became Lagos State Governor. The current governor was the general manager of Lagos State Property Development Company during the governor Akinwumi Ambode's tenure. These people were members of the inner caucus of the government. They were in the system for decades. In this report, city people got 5 names that are being rumored to succeed the current governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu come 2027. One of them is Akeem Muri-Okunla. His name comes up each time the issue is being discussed. In fact, he's been tipped as far back as over 10 years ago. Mr. Muri-Okunla will remain one of the strong contenders for the #1 seat in Lagos State for different reasons. First, he shares a very good bond with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Is that an achievement? Who is believed to have the final say as regards the Lagos politics in general. Mr. Muri-Okunla has been a very humble and loyal party member for a very long time. Let's tell you more about the man, Akeem Muri-Okunla. When he graduated as a law student in London, he served with Ibile Holdings as company secretary. That was when Adewusi was the managing director. And from there, Akeem served Tinubu in his second term as his personal assistant. Shortly after Tinubu left Lagos State government, Akeem was appointed executive secretary that guaranteed good facilitations. He was made Lagos State's head of service, and a few months back, he was appointed principal secretary to President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria. Age-wise, he's relatively young. He's just 52, and he has a rich family background in Lagos. Another name that people have also been mentioning is Bode Aguru, who has been in the Lagos State civil service for almost 24 years. In fact, he has been a top civil servant since the Tinubu days as the governor of Lagos State. Today, Mr. Aguru has been elevated as the Lagos State head of service. Mr. Aguru, who joined the Lagos State government as a senior special assistant to the governor, Lands, in October 2003, was elevated to head the Directorate of Land Services, Lands Bureau, and was later absorbed into the mainstream civil service in 2007 as Director Administration and redeployed to Land Bureau as Director Land Regularization, a position he held from 2007 to 2015. Before his appointment as permanent secretary in August 2015, he served as permanent secretary Lands Bureau for 8 years till his appointment as the 22nd head of service in September 2024. He is one of the best brains being considered for the Lagos #1 seat in 2027. What about the current chief of staff, Mr. Tayo Akimade Ayinde? He has also been mentioned as a good replacement of Governor Sanwo-Olu. Mr. Tayo has been part of the government for many decades before now. He was at a time rumored to be vying for the #1 seat before he was told to step down. He has been a loyal member of the party, especially Lagos politics. Mr. Akimade Ayinde was appointed as chief of staff to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu immediately he was elected 5 years ago. He was appointed on June 6, 2019 and has contributed significantly to the realization of the present administration's commitment to the Greater Lagos agenda. As the chief of staff and a member of the state's executive committee, he took an active part in strategic policies that improved the performance of Lagos State's internal revenue services amongst other relevant agencies. Mr. Tayas also shares a strong bond with the leader of the party both nationally and in Lagos, who is now the president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. They have been strong allies for a long time. Mr. Tayo had a stint with Tel magazine. He also joined SSS. While in the SSS, he was head of the account department in the State Security Service, Shangisha office from 1993 to 1999. He later worked with the former governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as chief of security duties. These are some of the reasons why his name is among the possible successors of Sanwo-Olu in 2027. Another name is Tokunbo Wahab, alias No Nonsense. He is the current commissioner, environment and water resources. He has been doing enormous work in sure that making sure that Lagos is free of flood. This individual has also been in government for many years, but you hardly hear about him. Just like other former governors while they were in the Lagos civil service. He also is also a lawyer, but stated that or started taking active role in government about 5 years ago. He served as a special advisor to the governor of Lagos State on education between 2019 and 2023. During this time, he spearheaded the development and implementation of comprehensive tertiary education policies and initiatives aimed at improving the quality of tertiary education in the state, advising the governor on key educational matters, leveraging on data-driven insights and research to inform decision-making processes. He is likened to Fashola in terms of public engagement, conduct and governance. He is being tipped for this juicy position also because of his antecedents and young age. He is 51 and still very active. The last name is Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. This is where people are like, hey, this one, people are really uncomfortable. The current chief of staff to Tinubu. Recently, the former House of Representatives Speaker launched some laudable projects in Lagos. A lot of people, especially political analysts, have said he has positioned himself for the post. If there's one person that has a hold on President Tinubu, who is also the decider of the next Lagos governor, he is no other person than Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. He is a loyal ally of the president. He also has all it takes to be successful, a successful governor. He was first elected to the House of Representatives in 2003, representing the Surulere 1 constituency of Lagos State. He was re-elected and served for 6 consecutive terms. Hey! After 20 years, he resigned as a member of the House of Representatives on 14th June 2023 to assume office as the Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu. Okay. You people are polyfools, not politicians. I stand with Akim Oyokola, God's own tomorrow. On point, I tip Femi Gbajabiamila joined Lagos State Government as Special Assistant in October 2003, absorbed into the main civil and appointed Director in 2007, and was made Permanent Secretary in 2015. And that what a short journey to stardom. Well, they forgot they don't own tomorrow. The Speaker would perfect for that position. Right Honorable Mudashiru Ajasa Obasa. Okay, Obasa, that thief, no way. Okay, so now that one say, this one say he doesn't want Obasa. And again, Femi Gbajabiamila, now that one I be sent. Okay, I foresee Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa. Hey, what of a Joe Igbokwe is he not qualified? He's been in Lagos since he was born and has been a member of APC since 1999. He's a loyalist of Tinubu, Fashola, Buhari, and Sanwo-Olu. He is also a commissioner in Lagos State. Okay, that Igbo man. Igbo people came again and said Lagos State belongs to Igbo people. Igbo man can never rule Yoruba State. That's animal tribe. Can you imagine? So now your people now be written. Maybe just come out. If they give them back to your tribe now, you begin to cry. Animal tribe. So now the ones where they steal money, where they make your life miserable now they be the better people. God will help all of you. Sheyi is eminently qualified. Okay, recycling center. Why would anyone consider Gbajabiamila as governor of Lagos State? Why won't the old men put smile on the faces of the youth? The best and only candidate as governor of Lagos State is Honorable Agbolan, a bright and calmed face. We do Lagos State many good with innovative technology, technical know-how, and he is very loyal to. Is he loyal? I don't know whether loyalty. But I don't know whether they do us for this country, Nigeria. Loyal. All of them are loyal to Tinubu. What have they produced? What have they given? What have you gained? You are just there like spectators. This one is loyal and loyal. See Tinubu now. She don't want spoil Nigeria now. All the gra. I built Lagos. Which Lagos they build? All those smelling and dirty place in Lagos. No road. Okay, what are the welfare? I always say is the standard living of the people is zero. And you, in fact, they have just conditioned many people to believe that mediocrity, this low life, condition us to that level, and that is what people are now going with. When I was going through this, something just came to my mind that what does it take to do the right thing, and something came to my mind. I said these guys believe that if they do the right thing, they do the right thing for the people will not send them, people will not respect them. So even if they did shabby things, nonsense thing, people will begin to praise them. It's just like maybe somebody who has not eaten for throughout a day, or maybe 2 days you have not eaten, and somebody is not bringing gari or bringing one kind concoction rice wey no even get anything. On a good day, when you don belle full, let me use that word, when you are overfed, when you are not that hungry, somebody bring any nonsense food for you that is not really appealing, you will not eat it because you are not that hungry. But once you are hungry, hey, anything at all just to keep your tummy full, you want to do it, you want to eat it. Like that's why they will say, oh, ebi ni o pamale to lohun o jelede. You know that a Muslim, they don't eat pork meat, but they believe that when hunger wire you, na everything na go dey hungry you. So that is how they have kept the people. So when they say, oh, there's a road that has been bad for so many months or so many years, people are always complaining. They will just come one day, they will just try to grade it. People will say, after all they tried, they don't grade down, at least it better pass as it be before. But that is not how it ought to be. But I'm just using that scenario. That is exactly what is happening in this country. It's not only limited to Lagos, Nigeria as a whole. That is what I'm talking about. Nigeria as a whole is just unfortunate, really unfortunate. Well, the worst part of it is that people are suffering, and yet majority of the people do not even know it. They don't even care. So guys, I'll leave your comments down there below and let us have your take.